What game is this now? Sapphire version. Can't you tell?
Yeah, can't you see I'm wearing blue?
Mm-hmm.
Blue for Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, in hindsight, probably why they gave her the blue outfit in the manga.
Yes.
I was just like, man, that blue outfit looks slick.
Oh, I don't know.
What's up?
And Ruby was in a red outfit.
Well, in fairness, she starts off in a red outfit.
Okay.
In fact, she goes through the whole Ruby Sap. Does she?
No, actually, I think she starts with the blue.
I thought she started with red and then switched to blue. Maybe I'm crazy.
I think she starts with the blue.
It's time to
Let me see. We're both like Google. We both gotta stop and check.
This is important.
Probably it'll be like if we check the covers, right? It'll show which one.
Probably. There's the emerald one.
There's emerald. There's more emerald. Why is it all fucking the emerald version?
I don't know.
That looks like that's official colored art. That's of her in red. So you're right. I believe that's official colored art. Oh! I forgot that they got a follow-up thing where they're in the cosplay outfits.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Ruby looks awful.
And yeah, my supposition was correct. She starts off in red. At the end of the Ruby Sapphire arc, she's in the emerald outfit, and then in the emerald arc, she's in the blue outfit that I put her in. And I put May in my comic.
There's that confession scene. I hate everything about that. Anyway, moving on. How we doing? I'll never not be mad about her confessing and then him shoving her away. So because like now I can't do this with you to do the stuff with. I think it's the version. It's basically the Courtney of the thing. And anyway, it still makes me mad. Still makes me mad. She was the battler one.
Anyways, Javier says Ruby Sapphire manga is the best Pokemon manga. Fight me. I will. Diamond and Pearl actually is.
Diamond and Pearl actually is.
Yeah. Ruby Sapphire pretends May is their cool, hip battler. Diamond and Pearl actually lets Platinum be the cool, hip battler.
Yeah, absolutely.
While also being feminine. Like Ruby Sapphire's like, look, she's a tomboy. That means she's hip and like a good female representation, and like Diamond Pearl actually makes Platinum genuinely good female representation.
Yeah. All will giving plenty to everybody. It's just superior. It's just very good. So anyway, I was gonna say something about something. I remember enjoying the Fire Red Leaf Green arc a lot, but also I cannot remember any details of it much, except...
Is that the one where they... no, that was a running joke through... what's it being called? I don't think I aimed at you. Okay.
Was it Heart Gold, Soul Silver, where Silver got put in that horrible, ugly outfit? Because they're like, you're gonna be the new evil leader of the organization, and they put him in the most ugly outfit, and he wakes up and he freaks out that he's in the ugly outfit, and it's supposed to be a dramatic moment about, no, I won't turn evil. And I'm just like, I wouldn't turn evil either if that's the fashion I was gonna have to wear for it. I mean, like, it's not saying much. is the ugliest fucking outfit. Like, not make Wally a Pokedex holder, the whole amnesia ending.
Celebi out of nowhere.
I love that I do love too that they like did the foreshadowing that he's never used a final Pokemon, and you're just like, oh, wonder what it could be, and it's Celebi, and you're like, you still didn't foreshadow it enough for it to be fucking Celebi, my dude.
Not only did they not do that, but they also kind of low-key don't they use Celebi to like undo all the consequences that have occurred over the over the climax?
Yes. Yeah, and I think it's because of the way it worked out. Nobody remembers the stuff at all. Nobody remembers any of it. So it's not even like, oh, but there were consequences for Ruby and Sapphire. You know, like they know the weight of what could have occurred. No, it's absolutely everything is undone. And I remember people being like, oh, the Ruby and Sapphire arc is where it really picked up and getting heavy because like this character dies and all this, and I'm like, yeah, but they undo it all.
Yeah, everyone like people always like people do that with Digimon, like Digimon Adventure 1, where like the Digimon canonically just are reborn as eggs when they die. Don't even forget their past lives. They just start over as baby. People were like, oh, Digimon anime is so much more mature than the Pokemon anime because it actually has death. Like, no. especially since the Johto anime has the 5th movie, which actually has death that sticks.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. Like, it's even the more like it's to me it's like even worse because they expressly have a whole episode on Adventure 1 focused on the fact that death has no consequences here. You're just gonna be an adorable baby. Like in Pokemon, initially it's just not brought up, so it's a conclusion you'd have to draw yourself. But no, in the Digimon anime, they're like expressly don't ever worry about them dying. You never have to be afraid. Oh my god. So a part of me wonders how much that is just how much that mechanic exists solely to deal with Angemon's sacrifice initially.
Mm-hmm.
Because
they definitely have it take longer. They have that little thing of, oh, well, they're not being reborn anymore when they're actually in the like climax.
Mm-hmm.
It's implied to be fixed when it's done still.
Yeah, but it's like I remember that because that was supposed to be the end of the anime originally. It was just supposed to be a 13-episode anime to promote the toy.
And that was the thing.
Yeah, those first 13 episodes, the Devamon arc was supposed to be it. So like a lot of Adventure 1's writing stuff to me makes a lot more sense when you remember that it was originally written to be those first 13 episodes, and that was all.
Still thinking about how I was too young to get File Island and the Continental server.
No, that's fair. I think most of us were. Let's see. All right, they went full freaking DBZ, revived every character to die. It's common rumor that the writers got cold feet and regretted 90%. Again, I don't think it's regretted 90%. It's, oh shit, we now... Because it went straight from, if I recall correctly, it was straight from 13 episodes to 52 episodes. And they're like, oh no, that's a lot. We need these things back. Even Digimon had to mention they can't revive on the real world, and the Myotismon arc, the Arc Reborn thing was disabled during the Dark Master arc to add more stakes. Reminds me of old writing.
Oh, I will give Wizardmon then. Wizardmon happened in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers for anybody who wants to watch Digimon Adventure 1 and hasn't.
So, Wizardmon. That always made me cry. Oh, I'm referring to Ruby Sapphire manga while referring to the cold feet. I could see it. I can also see it as if it wasn't cold feet. I honestly could see it as this was their way of having their cake and eating it too. You can make it super dark, and then you retcon everything. And you get all the, look how cool and dark and gritty it is, and also nobody is upset because everyone got brought back.
Mm-hmm. Stradivarian hands an earthquake and says, "Give to the dragon." Rainbow Snake says, "I had a PMD fanfic that had like 5 character deaths who would have all been revived again if I'd ever finished the story." So actually, funny enough, PMD specifically, compared to Dragon Ball, actually showed me what I personally think is, and probably is, from a writing perspective, the proper way to do that. To undo deaths.
Oh?
That being, establishing that it's possible before ahead of time. Like, don't have bad stuff happen and then have it be undone last second. Explorers has the pro tag disappear like always happens at the end of PMD games. Because, yeah. And then just like at the end, yeah, it's like, what if I just woo? There we go, we're good. 3 months later, by the way. And then when you go to the future with Groba, and then it's like, oh, everything's being erased, and like Archie's like, whoop, whoop, there, we're good.
Oh my god. You know, I will give it to you there, because I was actually thinking when Javier brought up that the eggs aren't coming back in the Digimon arc, it still felt like it worked out when everything was resolved and the eggs were coming back in the digital world. Mm-hmm. Because because it's already been established that this is the thing, and it's probably getting messed up by the Dark Masters. So when we you already know, oh, when we beat the Dark Masters, what is essentially the reincarnation is going to just keep functioning.
Mm-hmm.
Lara, for no specific reason, have you saved recently?
No.
So anyway, maybe do that when you're out of this battle.
So I'm pretty sure
Dang
it's
it.
a new route.
Woo! Dang it, Tails. Why dang it, Tails? What did I do?
But on the flip side, in Dragon Ball, the Dragon Balls being something that can grant wishes is a concept introduced long before you're even afraid of people possibly dying at all.
That's a good point.
And like Dragon Balls were the concept, like it was a gag show where like people dying was like not a worry. Like you no one's gonna die. It's a silly, funny show where they do silly stuff. Everything's gonna work out. It's just a comedy show with wish-granting balls. So when stakes start rising. Also, while I'm ranting, feel free to suggest Pelipper names.
Rocket.
So when like stakes start rising and deaths start happening, it's not like let's introduce something to undo the stakes. It's we already have something to fix this. Like if they didn't use the Dragon Balls, it would be like, why didn't you just try wishing them back? Gamble, gallant. And Digimon Savers, the main bad guy, had to create a fake Digimon that can permakill Digimon. Have you seen Savers, Tails?
Nope.
That's a good one. We should add that to the list.
I haven't seen anything since Tamers, I don't believe. That's not like... I've seen bits and pieces of other ones, but I've never actually watched it like to any serious degree.
That's fair. Savers is good. Frontier is also good, but if you don't want to watch that because it's not really Digimon, I don't blame you. Cross Wars is okay. First half is decent, second half is bad.
Alright.
I don't know much about Try. I've heard mixed things about Try.
Which one is Try?
I think it's a bunch of movies that are like about the Adventure 1 and 2. It's Try. It's basically Try because it's basically Adventure 3. I'll go with
Tamers had the whole absorption thing, so Leomon could mean anything.
Although, in fairness, in Tamers, it's never actually established if letting the data go lets them reform. That was just a hope, not really something that's confirmed.
Yeah.
I like how I was looking through. I just realized I was looking through my inventory for repels when somebody spawned a wild encounter.
Okay, good.
That's fine. Yeah, Dragon Ball, Durgan Ball.
Honestly, and what you said really does carry over to anything that helps fix a major plot problem. It needs to not be introduced after the problem, and like it can't be. There can't be a fix-all solution that was just not at all brought up before, or at least foreshadowed in a way.
Yeah.
Like something. Oh, this heals, and then you find out that if you put it together with something else, it like that powers it up. It can heal even horrific life-ending wounds. Like you can do something like that where it's like, oh, of course, a power up to heal is a natural way to heal this character who would have died already, but you got to put the setup work in.
Yeah. Also, fun thing about the Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball, people often say that they remove stakes. They do not. They remove consequences.
Oh?
Well, here we are, I guess. It doesn't. They can't pull out the Dragon Ball and say, I wish all the problems were fixed. They still have to fix the problems themselves. It removes the... It lets them have the risk of everyone dying. It lets them have that be stake, while also being able to undo anyone that does die, if they manage to succeed.
You know, that's a good point. A very good distinction. So, it's not a very big deal, but one thing I will give this gen, I always thought it was incredibly charming when you surf, the way there were little ripples in the water that trail behind you.
Yeah. Oh, Gay, how you doing? Well, you see.
How is your phone... How does your phone deal with the dive? You know what? No, not asking. Never mind.
I forgot to put a repel on again. How do we deal with the dive?
We don't talk about it anyway. Also, Lyra, I know this isn't going to make any sense to the chat, but how is your cat doing?
Well, my mom and my sister just went downstairs, so feeling pretty betrayed.
Betrayed, abandoned, never been loved before in her life, stabbed in the back. That's how she's doing.
Exactly.
So anyway, there are some mornings now with one of my kittens where I actually have to hold her while I get ready because she gets so clingy in the morning. It's very cute, but also, do you know what a pain in the ass it is trying to get ready one-handed? Oh! Winter Lily says we can hear the cat.
Hey! I feel like they can hear one cat, but not the other.
Are there two cats going right now, or do you mean in general?
In general.
Oh. So is this one not Olive?
It is not.
Who is this?
This is the one we should have named Skitty, but we named her Snowball and call her Kitty. It's been like 12 years, and I'm just, will I ever get over us not naming her Skitty, only to name her, just call her Kitty all the time? No, I will not ever be over this.
That's fair. You have to check off it first, yes. To be fair, the garden was introduced way before someone died in Digimon Adventure. And the TK episode with Alekbon.
Oh yeah, it's honestly, it's perfectly serviceable in Digimon Adventure. The issue isn't the way Digimon Adventure handled it. The issue is all the Digimon and all the Pokemon fans who like the Digimon anime, who try to be like, oh, Digimon Adventure is so much more mature than the Pokemon anime because it has death in it.
I love that was some people's reasoning. I once again love the fact that I'm in fandoms and I apparently just have the wrong opinion all the time, because I was like, oh yeah, I like the Digimon anime more because I like that the creatures can turn back into their cute form after they're done kicking ass. Like that was it for me. I was like, you know, Cat can turn into cool angel woman who you know, uses magic arrows to murder. And then she turns back into a cat. That's amazing.
No, fair enough. That is honestly the best reason to like it more.
That was my whole logic as a kid.
Honestly, I can vibe with that logic. The only logic better is cute things kicking butt.
I think the only other thing that I liked about it a bit, as like another solid reason as I was older, is I just came to realize that, especially with specifically Adventure 2, the way they handled it is, I love me the half at home, half in a magical world adventure thing. I love you get spirited off into this world. You get the isekai kind of style, and I love the urban fantasy-ness of 2. And so it was like, oh yeah, I like it more because I like these sorts of stories more. And then to come, because people thought it was more mature, they had a Pokemon poop in the van, or a Digimon poop in the van, and everybody got in trouble and were grossed out. They have a literal Digimon that's just poop. It's just poop, and we're talking about the maturity levels here.
It's always funny to go back and look at. It's always funny to like look across how both series treat death across it, because like once you get to like Generation 7, Pokemon is absolutely handling death in a more mature way than Digimon ever has. It's genuinely handling it in a how people deal with death after it occurs.
Wait a second. I just realized, how can you say Digimon's more mature when handling death? Well, I guess specifically the anime, they don't touch on it. I was going to say, but in the games, Pokemon Tower existed in Gen 1.
Yeah,
it was full of people mourning.
Yeah, they are specifically talking about the anime to the anime, because it's a lot of Pokemon fans who like the Digimon anime.
Anyway, I like it more because they can turn back into their cute self. I like Salamon a lot.
That's the real reason Mega Evolution is cool.
They do it too late though. Many of them are already not cute selves by that point.
That's fair. Alas, I think I have to say adios to you for now.
Oh, why this? Because you need
HMs.
Yeah.
HMs in a generation where getting rid of them is obnoxious. I think you already know this. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Honestly, building my team around HMs is one of the...
What do you mean you can't learn strength?
Because not strong. That puppy's not strong, Lara. That's a that's a weak ass dog.
Shh, don't worry, Bolt. I know she's wrong.
Weak ass dog. Anyway,
Anyways, you know who isn't weak? Bolt.
So anyway, Lyra.
What's up?
What the heck was I gonna say?
Something about Digimon.
Oh, nope, that wasn't it. I remembered though. It was gonna be going back to games where there's not ride Pokemon is also now like knowing I'm gonna have to deal with HMs again is legitimately a thing where I'm like, I don't want to deal with replaying this.
Shout out to Slam. 80 power, 75 accuracy, that's it. Versus Strength, 80 power, 100 accuracy.
Amazing.
Versus Body Slam, which I believe is 100 accuracy, 85 power, can paralyze.
So anyway, also, I want to shout out the fact that I didn't predict it, but I was always like, you know what would make me not care about HMs? If we could just access our box on the road anywhere, and we could just swap in the Pokemon with HMs whenever we needed. I was like, I wouldn't care. And then, like, they did the ride Pokemon. And first off, everybody who I knew who I told that to was like, that's ridiculous. We would never get that. So anyway. And then secondly, I just remember like we got the ride Pokemon. I was like, oh, that's a better solution. And then we got the ability to access our box anywhere. I was like, well, I'll still take it. But I just remember everyone being like, what? That's ridiculous. They would never do that. That's too mechanically complicated. I was suggesting this in like Gen 6, by the way. Because Gen 6 was the first, I think one of the first times where I just did not have a Pokemon that was able to have cut with me. At all ever. And you would go past routes and there were just random trees you could cut down, and clearly it was just a side track to have a reason for cut to exist. I was like, it'd be fine if I could just get the summon my Pokemon here. I heard save, so what I'm hearing is that Smoochum would be better if you could swap between it and Jinx. Yes, because Smoochum is still more likable to me than Jinx.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Save.